Hey guys, Joe Simpson here. Real quick video today. I want to give you guys a quick tip on a mold that I just picked up. One of my subscribers gave me a link to a place in the Ukraine where they make molds, and this specific mold that they made was really cool because I like the Depths cover Scat, and they actually make an aluminum machine mold, and they have various versions of this aluminum machine mold. They have one that'll shoot 1 at a time, 2 at a time, I think 5 at a time, and then maybe more, like 10 at a time. So they're not cheap. I went with the machined aluminum because I've used the ceramics and the different kinds in the past, and they're not as good. So the aluminum mold is what I ended up with. It took me about 30 days to receive it, so there's no problems there on shipping, and the quality is really high. So I thought I would share with you today this mold. So take a look down here on the table. You can see this is the mold. They have different breather holes and tubes. They have the separator notches that you normally get when you get these molds. They have the 1/2-inch sprue, which fits my gun perfectly, and when you open it up, comes apart nicely. You can see the mold and clearly see the cover Scat impression here. It's very detailed and it's very true to life in terms of like the real thing. The other thing that they put in these molds, which is really nice, is they put in the hook slot plates. They've maximized the way they've used the hook slot plates because they've set them opposing to the different baits, and you get the most hook slots out of the least plates. So you only have 3 plates. And you can see here's the mold. So you could pour these without a hook slot if you wanted to use like a big wide gap hook and you didn't want a hook slot. Or if you wanted the hook slot, you just place these here. And once it's all done, you put it together, use your clamps, heat your stuff up, put your plastisol in there and hold pressure. Now, the quality that I've been getting out of this is really good. As you can see, here's a pile of 2 pours that I did today. I didn't throw any away. And we'll go through some of these. So if you look down here, you can see clearly there's several that are like perfect, but occasionally you get like a dent. I don't know if you can see that dent, but occasionally you get like a dent or a dimple in some of these, but it's by no means going to stop you from being able to use them. So this is actually pretty cool. So I have pretty good quality. This is a pumpkin green with a blue flake, which is one of me and Pat's favorite colors that we use. And to just fill you in on this pour, I used plastisol that had already been poured 2 and 3 times over. This is just a lot of cut bait material. So a lot of times the older plastisol with the salts and the different things that are inside of it don't pour as nicely as a fresh batch. So I haven't really been fair and given this a fresh batch run, but I'm still real happy with the way that it comes out. The hook slots are easy to open. They're clear. The bait looks good. There's no air pocketing. Everything pours evenly and it cools down pretty quick, and you're able to open it very rapidly. So if you're in the market for some of these cover Scats, they're not as expensive as they used to be. You can now get them pretty readily available for about $10 a bag, but that gives you 6. So if you look at that, you've got this many per bag in a 3.5-inch, and that's $10. So what's kind of nice is for a very low price in plastisol, 2 pours, and I can have this many. This will take me 2 or 3 times fishing with no problem at all. So anyway, something to think about. I wanted to share this with you. Link is down below for where you buy this mold. It's not cheap, I say again. If the cover Scat is something that you use a lot, then it might be something to invest in, especially if they go out of production and Depths stops making this bait, you'd be screwed. So I just like to have it as a provision. So yeah, anyway, thought I'd share that with you guys today. And hopefully things are going good in your part of the world. You guys are catching fish and still fishing. I want to get out and do some frog fishing with Pat tomorrow. I think Sunday I'm going to go early in the morning to one of our favorite spots and see what damage we can do. I'll talk to you guys soon. Tight lines. Take care. Bye.